In the heart of West Africa lies the country of Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire, which is distinguished by its rich history, from its ancient cultural past to its renewed present. Open to all horizons of development, we invite you on a journey through time in this documentary to explore the evolution of this remarkable African nation. Before European colonization settled in Ivory Coast, the region was home to kingdoms and empires such as the Mali and Songhai empires. These societies were based on agriculture and local trade, and they maintained commercial relations with neighboring kingdoms. In the late 19th century, France began expanding in West Africa and officially occupied Ivory Coast in 1893. The colonial period saw the development of infrastructure that served French colonial interests, which was met with fierce resistance from the Ivorian people. Ivory Coast gained its independence from France on August 7, 1960, under the leadership of Félix Houphouët-Boigny. During his rule, the country achieved economic stability and significant growth, thanks to the export of cocoa and coffee. After the death of Houphouët-Boigny in 1993, the country entered a period of political instability. The crises intensified with the outbreak of the First Civil War, 2002 to 2007, and then the Second Civil War, 2010 to 2011, leading to a divided nation and violent conflicts. Since 2011, after President Alassane Ouattara took office, Ivory Coast has begun to rebuild itself. The government has been working to strengthen economic stability and attract investments, despite ongoing political and social challenges. Ivory Coast has undergone significant economic transformations. After the economic downturn of the 1980s, the country was able to revive its economy with the stabilization brought by President Ouattara's leadership. Today, Ivory Coast's economy is considered one of the fastest growing in Africa. Morocco and Ivory Coast share a distinctive and exceptional relationship that extends deep into history. This bond has been strengthened by the brotherly ties between King Mohammed VI of Morocco and President Alassane Ouattara of Ivory Coast. Morocco plays a prominent role in Ivory Coast through its investments in various sectors. These include banking, telecommunications, real estate projects, and agriculture, which further strengthen the bilateral relations between the two countries. Moroccan banks, such as Attijari Wafa Bank and Banque Populaire, have a strong presence in Ivory Coast, providing financial and financing services to businesses and individuals. Maroc Telecom, IAM, contributes to strengthening the telecommunications sector in the country through its investments. Moroccan companies are engaged in major infrastructure projects such as roads, airports, and housing. The Moroccan group Adoha is active in real estate development, further enhancing Morocco's presence in this sector. Morocco contributes to the development of the agriculture and industry sectors in Ivory Coast by transferring Moroccan technology and expertise in these fields. On the political front, Morocco and Ivory Coast share a close historical relationship that is enhanced through strong political and diplomatic cooperation, with high-level official visits, including visits by King Mohammed VI to Ivory Coast, which have led to the signing of multiple cooperation agreements. In terms of mutual political support, Ivory Coast backs Morocco on regional and international issues, such as the Western Sahara dispute, while Morocco supports Ivory Coast in various international forums. Additionally, Moroccan religious presence in Ivory Coast is primarily evident through Sufi influence, through the dissemination of moderate and Sufi Islam via Sufi orders and religious institutions in Ivory Coast. For instance, the Moroccan Tijaniya order enjoys significant popularity among Muslims in the country. Morocco also supports Ivory Coast in training imams and promoting moderate Islamic thought through the Mohammed VI Foundation for African Ulama, which works to enhance religious cooperation between the two countries. Providing assistance in organizing and conducting religious classes and training imams in Ivory Coast, which contributes to spreading moderate Islamic teachings and enhancing religious understanding. Despite significant progress, Ivory Coast continues to face ongoing challenges related to national reconciliation, sustainable development, and enhancing political stability. Addressing these challenges requires ongoing policies and reforms to ensure sustained growth. Ivory Coast, from its rich past to its renewed present, remains a model of development and resilience. Throughout its historical journey, the country has demonstrated its ability to face challenges and achieve progress. Thank you for following this documentary journey about Ivory Coast. We hope you enjoyed it and gained new insights into this wonderful country.
الحدث الإفريقي معكم من قلب الحدث.